Question 2, this is solving. Okay, so some of you guys may have forgotten how to do the solving. So in question 2, I can see that both of my expressions are under the square root sign. If they're both under the square root sign, what do you think I can do?
Square root. I mean square.
Yeah, you can square both. Okay, so you can square both sides. And by doing that, what does that do?
Cancels out the square.
Cancels out the square root sign. So now what's my new equation if I do that?
X plus 7 equals x plus 3.
That's right. And so now all we have to do is solve for x from here. So how would you solve for x?
Subtract x from both sides.
Okay.
Subtract 7.
So 4x plus 7 equals 31. And then you said subtract 7. So you have 4x equals 24. So 4x equals 24. And then what do you do last? So x equals? That's right. Now notice though it says check for extraneous solutions. Now what does that mean? That means you have to take this x value, put it back under the radicals, right? And what would make this an extraneous solution if I plugged it back in? What kind of number? So x is my answer, right? X equals 6. So now I have to check for extraneous solutions because not all the solutions work, right? I have to take this 6, plug it into the x values here under the radicals, right? And what kind of number under the radical would make this an extraneous solution? How would I know it's extraneous or not? If it's what under the radical, what kind of number under the radical makes this not a real solution? You remember? Negative, that's right. Remember, you can't have negative numbers under the radical. So if you take your x value and you plug it back into your radicals, right, and you have a negative total under the radical, that's an extraneous solution because that's not a real answer. Okay? So make sure that you do check for that. So, but in this case, 6 does work. So that is number 2.